Welcome back to Job Loss Tips. Today on this video, we're going to talk about unemployed and struggling, how to stay mentally strong. Losing a job, this can be mentally brutal. But taking care of your mindset and your emotional health is just as important as finding your next opportunity. So we're going to talk about how to stay strong and resilient during this transition. We want to acknowledge the emotional impact. Job loss can feel like grief. We have shock, we have anger, we have sadness. That's normal. Don't suppress emotions. Talk to someone, journal, or seek support. Avoid isolation. You want to stay connected because this helps prevent depression. Now, when you acknowledge the emotional impact, the hard truth is long-term unemployment increases depression rates by 300%. Staying mentally strong, therefore, is critical. You want to maintain a routine and structure. Wake up at the same time daily. Don't let your schedule collapse. Set small goals. Even simple tasks help to maintain motivation. You want to exercise regularly because physical activity, it reduces stress and it boosts confidence. When you maintain a routine and structure, the hard truth here is the lack of routine will lead to aimlessness and making recovery harder. You also want to take control of your finances, cut those unnecessary expenses, subscriptions, dining out, those impulse buys. What I did was that you set your own dollar amount, but I set $100. I said before I spent $100, I would sleep on it for the night, and then the next day I would decide if I would make the purchase. So you want to take control of your finances and cut unnecessary expenses, and that does include impulse buying. File for unemployment benefits ASAP. Many don't claim what they're entitled to. You also want to negotiate bills. The creditors, they often offer temporary relief, but you have to ask. When you take control of your finances, the hard truth with that is financial stress is one of the biggest triggers for anxiety and depression after a job loss. You want to stay social and seek support. Talk to friends and families. Now, everyone may not have friends that you think you could talk to or family members that you think you can talk to, but find someone who you can talk to, okay? Don't isolate yourself. You want to join search groups, community support. This reduces stress. Seek mentorship. Guidance can also accelerate recovery. When we look at staying social and seeking support, one of the hard truths with that is that social withdrawal, so when you socially withdraw, this worsens mental health. So staying connected is key. Next, you want to shift your mindset and focus on growth. Your job was not your identity. But for a lot of people, it felt like that. Reframe the situation. This is a chance to pivot. This is not a failure. Learn new skills. There are online courses and certifications. This can fast track the career shift. So when you shift your mindset and focus on growth, the hard truth with that is that people who lose their sense of purpose after job loss they struggle longer to recover. Limit negative inputs. That could be negative people, negative friends, negative family members. You want to limit that. It could be news. It could be strolling. Okay? So avoid doom scrolling. Constant bad news kills motivation. Reduce exposure to negativity. You want to filter out toxic conversations. You want to focus on actionable steps, like small wins that does build momentum. The hard truth with the limited negative inputs, mental health declines rapidly when people obsess over worst case scenarios. So that's not something that you want to do. I have a bonus for you. You want to practice gratitude. You can find 3 things maybe that you are grateful for. Write them down, whether you do it daily or if you do it once a week, if you're doing it a couple of times a week, or if you're doing it every day for a period of time. Practice the gratitude. Find 3 things. You can find 3 things that you are grateful for. Another one is volunteer. Maybe 1 hour a week, because it takes your mind off your problem and it allows you to help someone else. You will be amazed at the connections that volunteering brings and the satisfaction of contributing to making things better for others. And my final takeaway is protect your mindset like your life depends on it. Job loss is a battle, but your mental health, that is your greatest weapon. Stay focused, stay structured, and stay connected, and you will come back stronger. Until next time.